everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we are back for a brand new video. I think, when's the last time I uploaded? Maybe Saturday. We spoke a lot about Rangers. I don't know if you've noticed, we do that sometimes on the channel. And today we spoke about the manager and should he be sacked or not, so I think it's time to move on to the next part of that, because it wasn't a lot of the comments saying Pedro isn't to blame, Pedro isn't to blame, the players, this, that and that. So I've decided, you know what, let's go across, and instead of saying who's the players to blame or something like that, I didn't want it to turn into sort of like a hate and get a negative sort of atmosphere in the comments and having bitter arguments. Nothing like that. I've decided, you know what, let's just look at what we can focus on strengthening as a team. So I've broken into 4 categories, pretty simple. The goalkeeper, the defence, the midfield and attack. And I put it up for you guys. This is all you guys, these votes. I make sure I do these quite often now. I really enjoyed doing the poll. I don't know who was it that mentioned it or if I just brought it up myself. Maybe I've created it. Doubt it. This is a good wee way because I know a lot of you guys didn't have time to send in recaps for my videos and I don't always get time to read it. So I give you guys a poll nowadays. So if you want to be a part of that and get into those videos and send me some messages on the feed, make sure to follow me on Twitter. And while you're there, smash that like button, lads, eh? Just take a wee second. I'll have a look. Oh, I was going to take a drink there, but it's no sponsor time. Think about it, Craig. Smash the like button, drop a comment in, tell me where you guys want to think. Twitter's about to have their say, but it's you guys right now on the YouTube verse that gets your say, and I will reply to. I'm still saying I'm about quite high. I'd say about 90% of reply to comments. Just the dickheads I just ignore. Get stuck to the video, Craig. So, what do Rangers need to strengthen now? Obviously, there's been numerous signings. We've spoken about every single one of them and what they bring to the team. There's been a lot in defence. There's a tremendous amount of midfield players we've got at the club. We're bringing a couple of strikers. And I think it's fair to say I want to just tell you my opinion really quickly because I want to get to you guys. I'm really interested in see what the vote has to say. I don't know anything. I've not looked at Twitter at all when it comes to the vote. I've not read anyone's comments, so I'll jump over to that in a second. But where I think we need to dramatically improve is the creative spark between midfield and offence. So I know it's a kind of a cheat, but I'd still technically class it as an attacker because midfield, you get the defensive players like the Ryan Jacks and everything like that, and they're sort of midfield to defence. I think you could sort of cheat and say maybe the defence for that, but I think attacking, we just didn't have anyone. And that's not being rude. I know we've got Herrera coming in. Well, I know we've got Morales. I know we've got King Kenny. We've got Waghorn. We've now got Nico, who's back fit, but again, as I always say to you lads, after every one game, he's absolutely amazing. I've said it since he's joined. Go back and check. I watched him at Tottenham when he was in his prime. You get a 9 for Nico. Next week you get a 5. You get a 9 for Nico. And then if you play him too many times, he gets injured. So you need to play him, space him, play him, space him. That's what you do to get Nico, and that's not reliable for a club that wants to be challenging and getting higher in the SPFL. Obviously, we finished 3rd last year. 2nd is definitely the target and closing the gap to Celtic this year. And I'd say, you know, one of the cups wouldn't be too much of a stretch, I'd say, because you've seen teams like Hibs and stuff like that win it before in the last couple of years. So I don't think that's too out of the reach. And for that, I think we just need more creative spark. What did we have, like 5 shots against Nedicorn? Fucking Nedicorn, eh? I was enjoying the tennis match. I was watching Nadal versus this guy called Muller. Now, I'm not sure if it's me being racist or it's just my FIFA brain. I assumed he was a German, lads. I'm not going to lie. So I was enjoying it. I was like, oh, that's a good match. Nadal's coming back. I don't know Ken, how I missed it. But the guy was like, and from Luxembourg, Muller. And I was like, so I shut the TV off because they've ruined everything, lads. They've ruined everything for me. I don't know what else comes for Luxembourg, but I kind of hate them. YouTuber hates on nationalities. Let it go. So there's that. We just didn't create none, and that's against a really poor side that's never won before. And you're watching the game, we've got all these good players, and you're like, where's the creative spark? I didn't see one, and that's what I think we need. And I'd say you could sort of class it as an attacker because I just want someone that can just beat a man. Like, it could just take a ball instead of relying either on crosses like Garner used to, and Herrera's probably going to, or someone that's going to take the ball at their feet, or someone that's just going to stand there and make runs who doesn't get past. Like Morales just didn't touch the ball against Nedicorn because he kept making runs, but the pass wasn't coming there because we've not got someone with attacking of brain. Nico was out on his feet after 17 minutes. And you just look and you're saying, where is that player? Graham Dorrance is obviously now signing. You could say he could certainly improve that aspect of the game, but I just want an attacker that's going to make the difference in the games, who can beat a man, flick the ball, like a Brian Laudrup, can just beat a man, take a shot. And that's what I'm kind of just looking for, and I just didn't think we've still not got that. Celtic's got a lot. Like, I'll give you an example. I think Armstrong, that's his name, isn't it? Yeah, I believe so. He's brilliant. He can do that. Like, he could be having a quiet 65 minutes, but what he could do is cut inside, bang one with either foot top bin. They've got that other guy who I really rate, who's annoys the shit at me because I really think he's brilliant. That fucking Roddick or whatever his name is, Australian guy. He can bang them. We didn't have that. Like, think of your midfield players. Ryan Jack's not here to score goals. I love Ryan Jack. I thought he's been our player of the season so far out of the 2 terrible games we've played. He's a centre defensive mid. Rosser, centre defensive mid. Need to put that. The only player you could say could maybe sort of like change that aspect of the game is the Graham Dorranceys and the Pena. But we've not seen them play yet in Rangers. So from now until I see them play, maybe they'll start a game next week, or when the season starts, sorry, and they start banging in goals left, right and centre. But that is going to be my pick to strengthen the squad. I need a creative player that can score goals out of nothing. And it's not going to rely on 95% possession of the ball, 875 passes, and a cutback to score. Someone that can just take the ball when we're struggling, beat a man and ping it. That is going to be where we need to strengthen, in my opinion. Now let's go into the poll. Make sure to be firing yours down below. And actually, before we get into the poll, remember, you know what was funny? One time when I done this, one of you guys left a comment that says, Craig, you never plugged in your mic all the way. That's why your mic wasn't working. And I appreciate that, lads. It's my Mr. Kennedy thing. It's time to do the sponsor break. So any headphone users maybe want to be aware because it's about to get messy. 3, 2, 1, sponsor break. And we're back, so let's get into the Twitterverse and see what you guys are thinking. I've not checked any of this poll. It'll be really interesting to know what you guys... If I'm going to guess, I'm going to probably say maybe defence or attack. I think you guys will guess. Right, so let's load into Twitter now. I get tagged in a lot of shit, right. So the poll ran an hour, so I do apologise if you missed it. It received 171 votes, which is tremendous for an hour. So, we started off with the defence. That gets 27% of the votes. Midfield gets 18%. Attack gets 49%. And goalie gets 7%. Who the hell voted for goalie? Fotheringham's carried us. So you're looking at that. Massive people at my side of the thing saying 49% of 171 votes are saying attack. Defence is obviously in second in midfield, followed by the goalkeeper. Now let's read out some of your guys' comments and then we'll wrap up this video. You guys will smash the like button. We'll have a wee bit of a laugh in the comments and then we'll carry on another day. Alright, so let's read out the very first one I can see, and it's at Luke_at_M123. My guy that's I see tweeting WWE all the time. WWE doesn't have any space on this channel, alright? Or on my news feeds. Most of all of the above. Attack is frustrating. Need someone who knows he will score. Maybe that's Herrera, but we haven't seen him play. Fair enough. Mark Menzies, the channel legend, chips in with manager. Thanks, Mark. He also chips in with Bruno Alves, Jack and Don's coming in. I obviously have no doubts that Wes will be class again. So from what I've seen, I'd say attack. Thank you for saying that one in, Mark. RYHS, how do you say that name? Is it Reese? Reese? What's the name? It's like Reese, innit? Innit? Or is it me just being a... We'll cut this out. Reese, sorry, you're not getting this read out if your name's Reese. I find the attack is weak when we play Wycombe due to his targeting not being the greatest. If you could field someone with a proven record, or finding the goal would better up front. Really? You don't want to fucking check that bad boy before you send that one in, Reese? Or Rice? I'm only kidding, man. I think I understand what you mean. He just wants someone with a bit more of a goal scoring record who's going to be able to score some goals. Sort of like what I was saying. Let's move on to the next one. Come from Edward Brown, a normal name. At Peachy Brown. I think shoehorning Miller is making our attack weaker, in my opinion. Wow, that's actually really interesting. Thanks for sending that one in, Edward. Can I just call you Ed? Because when I say Edward, it makes me think of the Enigma, and then I start thinking of Batman. That's actually really true. Now, I had a wee bit of discussion about this on the last podcast, on the We Welcome to Chase podcast with Snags, who was on the channel the other day, and I was saying to him, we're maybe just putting Miller anywhere. Like, he plays centre defensive mid some games, he's playing left wing, and I'm just like, he's a striker. Either play him up front, or just play someone that's in natural positions, because he's out of position all the time. He's not contributing in the midfield enough. He's no winger, he's no got pace. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm actually kind of resonating with your comment there, actually. But I really like that comment. It's very underrated. So yeah, thank you for sending that one in. What do you guys think about that? Do you think we are shoehorning Miller into the squad to get him in because he's King Kenny? Does he deserve to be in the squad, or should he just be starting up front? Either play him as a striker or leave him. Interesting. Stuart Ward, left wing. Fair enough. Oh, you know, left wing. If only we had maybe like a young player who's got talent, who's got a bit of a potential behind him that can play left wing, who has pace, that can beat a man, who can cross a ball sometimes, and can shoot from long range. Eh? If only we had someone like that we didn't sell for 500,000. Ross Hunter at ISook_X_ for life. Thank you, Ross. Always have fun with that. I've gone with attack on the sheer fact that we only played 2 important games and only had like 8 shots on target. Fair enough. I think I was actually saying that earlier in the video if I've left it in and not rambled. EBTs forever at RFCJW. EBTs for life, y'all. Also, who the hell voted goalie? If it wasn't for Wes, the team would be 1,000 times worse than what it is. Thank you for saying it, Warren. I agree with you, mate. You didn't tell me who you voted for, though. Ewan Taylor, another channel edge. Ewan Taylor 1. Attack is probably the weakest, although it's hard to judge properly until we've seen the difference some Alves, Dorrance and Pena will make. That's completely true. I was trying to explain that in my video now. I'm just going on from the evidence that we've seen play. That's why I mentioned attacks then. Maybe Pena and Dorrance will come in and just change everything and we'll bang goals in. But until I see them play, I've just got to make the video and what I think. EBT's forever. Oh, sorry, you have actually chipped in again there, sorry. I think the defence is the weakest, but hopefully Bruno Alves changes that and the attack is very poor as well. Thank you for saying that one in. Josh at Josh Brown _72. You the dafty that voted for the goalie and he tagged his mate in, who I'm going to read out and embarrass. Andy Main 54. Alright, Andy Main 54. I used to play football with a guy in, what was it, Grahamston? It used to call it Andy Main. He was really good. Got me in the team. Stephen Brown at Stevie Brown _1872. Defence, one word, Wallace. I'm not going to get it. Scott Young, WATP _Pedro. From what I've seen, we have been lacking a rock to sit in front of the back four to sweep up. Maybe Jack and Rosser can do that. I definitely believe Jack will. And I'm just going to read out one more because the video's starting to creep a wee bit longer. I want to keep this one under 8 minutes actually, so it could be quick to edit because I've got a lot to do this afternoon. But Sean Ferrin at Sean _Ferrin3. Where are all the above? Where is the all above choice? That's fair enough, but I just wanted to make it a wee bit more different. Hopefully you guys have watched this video right now. If you have, let's fire DC in the comments. If you put that in your comments, I'll know you watched to the very end. Make sure to be posting what you guys think. If you're watching this video right now, it only takes a second to drop a comment and it only takes a second to hit a like. We're up to like 7,600 subscribers now. It's unbelievable. Like, I'm getting messages from your guys saying, can you, like, my son like is obsessed with your channel, give me a shout out and everything like that. You've made my day. That blows my mind. I didn't really understand or how to cope with that sort of stuff. So if I'm a bit awkward at that when you guys ask me to sign stuff and that, it's not me being rude, I just don't know how to deal with it. I'm just a stupid guy that makes YouTube channel and makes dumb, cringy videos. But you guys seem to enjoy them, so I just wanted to say thank you for that again. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I have been TJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.